What's up all my beautiful dudes and dudettes, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you a story time. So this story time is about the day I got, she was just there, oh, there she goes. The day I got my beautiful fluffy friend. It was a very nice story, so I think I'm going to tell you. I think I'm going to take a seat for this because it's not long, but long at the same time. Gotta lower my tripod. Okay, I'm currently seated. So, I'm going to start it off from where I got it from. So we got her off of a site called Greenfield Puppies. I put I get not logo, but name right here. So if you just search that into Google and then click Greenfield Puppies, then it'll pop up and you will go to the puppy
So here my brother comes out of his bathroom and I have to pause it because he doesn't want to be on camera.
Whichever breed you want. Now they do not have pit bulls. They don't have some breeds, but they do have a lot. If you put in mini Labradoodle, that's actually the breed of my dog. So mini Labradoodles are really cute. You have an F1B and you have an F1. An F1 is kind of straight. An F1 is kind of like straight-haired, and then F2 is like.
So this is actually one of the dogs available. If any of you guys are interested, just go check it out.
Vary from the different types of curly. So you can have curly where it'll bounce up like that, really curly, like spiral curly, or you can have wavy. My dog is actually wavy, but on the top of her head it's a little curly. It's more curly than her body. It's really weird, but yeah. So she is an F1B, and I personally like F1Bs better because F1Bs do not shed, and they don't shed and they don't smell like a regular dog. You know how you smell a dog and it's like, ew, and sometimes you don't want dogs to be on you because of their smell? Yeah, with her, no. She'll smell bad if she walks outside and it's wet. She had a bobby pin. I stubbed my toe really hard. Sorry for people who don't like feet, but I stubbed out my Okay, I just fell into the beanbag. But I stubbed my pinky toe right there. I stubbed it and it was really bad. But bobby pins are actually dangerous. So I'm glad I got it from her. So you will not see her for the rest of this video because she is in her cage. Do you have anything to say about that, Noodle? If she goes outside and it's wet outside, and then she comes in, of course she's going to smell like a wet dog. But after a couple minutes, that stench is gone. And I love her for it. I love how she doesn't smell like every other dog because I feel like it would get on my mom's nerves, it would get on my nerves. So I'm definitely glad that she does not smell. We are also currently looking for another dog because she's just so perfect. I swear, she's the best. She's just so perfect and I love her. So she's just so perfect and I love her except for the eating part. But then again, she is a dog, so dogs gonna take what they see on the floor. So she's a dog.
Something really weird is gonna come up. It's just I just wanted to.
That our dog like digging in the trash. Although we did stop that and train her not to. More like we got a garbage can that has a lid and now she can't get in there. But back to the story. So we found this dog and her name was Fudge. So she is all brown. She's brown, except she had this nice little white patch on her chest. So we called the breeder, and and they said that they had a deal already for that dog, and that we're not sure, and that they weren't sure if they would fall through, but if it did, then Fudge was ours. And so of course, I was really excited. And we were gonna pick her if she was available. We were gonna pick her up on that next Sunday. It was Saturday, so the next day and then Sunday. So the next day and then a week, basically. So I was really excited. I was freaking out excited. I was literally freaking out. I was like, oh my goodness, a dog in my life, a dog I've always wanted for. The reason why we actually got a dog is because me and my brother got all A's, marking periods. Every time it'd be all A's. So all A's every marking period. So there's 4 marking periods. So I had all A's for the whole year, and that's why we got a dog. It was a bet, and we won the bet. Keep in mind, my brother was in the 5th grade, and I was in the 3rd. 3rd, it's kind of easy, if you know what I'm saying, but 5th is hard. 5th is really hard. So, it was a fair deal, and I'm glad we did it. So that same day, we went to the foot doctor because my grandmother and my mom and my brother were all going to get checked up. So I was basically the only one not going. My feet are fine, but everybody else had walking, when they walk, their feet would hurt. So we all went to the foot doctor, or I think it was just. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But I think it was just a nice little checkup. And in the car, we got a call.
My memory is kind of blurred.
The breeder said that Fudge was took. So this breeder actually named all of the dogs with F's. So Fudge, other names that start with F. And while we were on the phone, the breeder was like, sorry, but Fudge already had an offer, and the offer is good, and they're going to come pick them up tomorrow. So I apologize, but I think you should go check out Frenchie. So we were like, Frenchie? I don't know why I sounded British on that last one. French, eh? So we were like, Frenchie, okay. And then we would like change the subject, and we'd be like, so Fudge is no longer available, and he was like, yep, not available anymore. I found a forever home. And then he kept bringing up Frenchie and Frenchie and Frenchie. So after we hung up on him, after the phone call was over, we went on Greenfield Puppies and we searched for Frenchie. Frenchie was this dog. My mom, this is like the checklist of dogs. So we wanted a brown nose. We wanted a brown nose. The color needs to be brown. And we also my dad didn't want it to be solid. Like, my dad did not want it to be solid whatsoever. That's why Fudge had a white chest. He did not want it to be solid at all. So we looked at Frenchie, and oh my goodness, we screamed because Frenchie was this dog. It was all solid. One no, to my dad at least. Brown nose, and it was solid brown. But it was chubby, I swear. The thing had stubby legs, chubby. Oh my goodness, I fell in love. And the difference was, with Fudge's eyes, it was just brown. It was just black. Like, you couldn't tell what color it was. You looked at Frenchie's eyes, they were like green and hazel, and it was so pretty and so nice. And so I showed my dad the pictures, and he was like, he was like, oh, I love how chubby it is. He loves the eyes, but he did not like how it was solid. But we convinced him because of the eyes. The eyes kind of replaced the solid. So we went to go pick up. We were still going to pick it up on Sunday, and then a change of plans happened on like Friday. Keep in mind, days were getting closer, and it was Friday. So I was like, Friday, it's like 2 days. I'm going to go pick up my new doggy. And my mom came up to us, and at dinner, my mom said, so we have a little problem with the dog. Those are some 8 words no child wants to hear. But she said, the dog is completely okay, but the breeder we cannot go there on Sunday. And I was like, that's 2 days. That's 2 days away. And then the first question I asked, when can we pick her up then? And I was hoping that it'd be like Saturday. No, maybe she was twisting me up. I was like, Saturday? But no, it wasn't Saturday. She said next Friday. And I was like, a whole nother torturous 7 days? Like, I was really sad. On Sunday, I was like, I was gonna pick up my doggy today. But it was fine. I got over it, but I was very, very sad that we couldn't pick her up. But, I was still gonna pick her up, so, I was fine. Then Friday came. I went to school, left early. I was telling all my friends, I was like, so there's a dog. Her name is Frenchie, but her new name's gonna be Noodle, and like she's so cute, she's so chubby. And then when I left, my dad surprised me with some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Little picture there. That's my thing. Like, Flamin' Hot. Oh, I'm not allowed to have tacky, so Flamin' Hot's the best next thing. So he surprised me with Flamin' Hots, and I was so happy with my Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I was so excited to go pick up the dog. So then we were waiting outside of my brother's school to go pick him up and get him in the car, go home, then, what is it called? Go home, then, what is it called? Go home, then.
Sorry, I really just could not find words.
Picked up my brother, zoomed home, my mom was already there, my mom and dad went to go smoke a cigarette, and then me and my brother were left on the couch. I was on that side, my brother was on that side. You can imagine the suspense we had. I mean, I swear, like, we literally had the worst suspense ever just to pick up that dog. We were watching dog training videos, and I swear, our dog would not be the same way she is without watching those dog videos. There's like the Zach dog training video YouTube channel. I think that's the name. It's really long, but it's called Zach Dog Training Videos, and that channel is the bomb. That's where we got, that's where we got pet training and all these beautiful stuff. I came across it one day because I was looking at dog training videos. I was the one who came up with the dog training videos, and it was like how to potty train the dog, how to get the dog to stay, how to get the dog to stop barking, and there's like a whole like series of episodes on like how to train your dog, 3 easy things: sit, lay down, and drop it. And like, I swear, she would not be the same if it wasn't for those videos. I swear, like, those videos are the bomb, literally. I think I'll put like a picture of his YouTube channel right.
Beat you to it, already did it.
But it's Zach Dog Training Videos. I think that's the title of it. I haven't watched it in a while. So, I'm just chilling on the couch watching some more dog training videos, and then it's time to leave. You cannot believe the excitement. I'm like, oh my goodness, going in the car, so ready for this. So the dog was actually in Christina, PA, and we were going there. I was so excited. We were just driving it was like an hour and a half drive there. Not bad at all. Yeah, seriously, not bad. And that's kind of in like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like country-ish. The country part of PA. So
it's like the Amish part of
we
PA.
even saw like people riding with horses. Like, it was nice. It was nice. It was very country. And so my baby girl is actually a country girl. She a cow girl. You know what I'm saying? More like a dog girl. But she country. and she's country from blood from where she was actually born. But you know, we were going there, and we stopped a couple times at like McDonald's and stuff just to go what's it called, like use the bathroom. I needed to use the bathroom like once or twice, and then we were back on the road. So once we got there, you know, I was filling with joy, and we were just walking. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And then we saw the people. They weren't wearing like name brand clothes, especially because it's in the countryside. The girls were wearing like dresses, not like pretty, not pretty dresses, not ugly dresses. Just they weren't like, you know, ball gown dresses, if you know what I mean. Like they're just like nice little dresses, not name brand at all. Boys were wearing overalls and like a cowboy hat, so like it's very country-ish. And we went over there. He had horses in his backyard. You know, he had like a bunch of different animals, chicken. He had like chicken coop, and I remember going there, he had the dog in his hands, and I looked at her, and I fell in love. Like, I swear, I fell in love. This dog is perfect. Her eyes were just so green, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love your eyes. I was in shock. It didn't, like, actually hit me, though. Like, I was just like, oh, my dog is right there in that man's hands. Like, I was really excited, but I was just like, oh. And I was just petting her. I was, like, in shock. Like, I could not believe this was happening. My goodness. Guys, I almost, like, killed you. Oh, almost did it again. I saved you. Haha. I remember caressing her. She was just so pretty, and I loved her. Then we went back in the car. We said thank you, and we went back in the car, and she was in my mom's arms, and we were driving away, and she could not stop crying. She could not stop moving. She hated the car, and we wanted to make her comfortable because we didn't just want to like throw her in the back and be like, you know what, deal with it. We really wanted to make her comfortable, and she just wasn't comfortable. We had blankets in there and everything. We made it as comfortable as can be, but she just would not like the car. So, and we didn't. Later on, you know, we want to bring her places, and we want to like go to our grandmother's house for Christmas and stuff, and her not hate the car so much. So like we were really trying to get her used to the car, but she just wasn't. She just really didn't like it at all. But you know, it's okay. So we tried her in the back, and I was holding her. She just, again, hated the car. So we got this box my mom had, like not a cardboard box. It's a really nice box. It's comfortable and stuff. We put the blankets in there so that I like bounced her because like the box was like this big. She was like this big. So you know, the box, if we put her there, it would be very dark down there. And one, she's brown. She's dark brown, so we wouldn't be able to see her. And two, she'd be really scared. So we fluffed it up with blankets and kind of like propped her up so like she can put her head out and like look out, you know. So she wasn't confined, and that's where she felt comfortable. She felt comfortable in that box. Like I swear, she loved that box. And I watched, like I said, I watched other videos and I watched people bringing home like labradoodles and stuff. And like most people would just hold them there and they'd fall asleep and be fine with it. She was not okay with it. And so one thing I did find was that like some people would put their hand in the box and like the dog would be like, oh, and like put her hand against it and then fall asleep if they had trouble. So I put my hand, reached my hand in the box. I put my hand on her head like this, and she dozed off to sleep. And in that same video, I also found out that some dogs will cry if they need to use the bathroom. So we were like 30 minutes away, we were like 15 minutes away from home, and she was crying. And I was like, okay, I think she needs to use the bathroom, Poppy, because he's driving. I'm like, I think she needs to use the bathroom. He's like, I think she can wait 15 minutes. So we let her wait. She was crying the whole time. She wouldn't like, it wasn't like car sick crying where she's like, but it was just kind of like, And we were like, it's okay, baby. You'll go do potty when we get to the house. So we got to the house. It's dark outside. We put her in the side yard, and she peed. Then we went inside, and we put her in her cage, and she was just so upset that she wasn't out and playing. The reason why we put her in her cage is because we're starving, so we were having McDonald's, and I just could not. And I was watching another video, how to get your dog to stop crying. They were like, really, all you got to do is just let her out, give her what she wants, you know. And I was like, come on, I don't want to give her what she wants. She needs to learn. You know, we're not gonna be with you the whole time. So we let her run around a little bit, and then put her back in her cage, and then we ate. So like when we got there, we let her run around a little bit, get her energy out because she's been in the car all day, and we had the leash on, and she was just running around, you know. And then we put her in her. She actually had like a little kennel. She actually grew out of that, and she jumped on it like a couple days later. So yeah, it was funny. It was just fun. So she went in her cage, and then we were eating McDonald's, and I was watching another video. And you know, after that, then we let her out, but we also didn't want her to pee, so we put her back in. So it was kind of like in and out. And then at like 12 o'clock at night, I went to bed. I was really tired, and so I went to bed, and she was crying, but we couldn't hear her. She was crying all night, but we couldn't hear her. And yeah. So that's about the end of the day I got her. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for 16 subscribers. I love the 16 subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed the nice little story time of when I got my mini Labradoodle. Time to edit this. Goodbye, and I'm not sure when I'll upload this, but bye!